Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Brian's Badass Reviews. Got a super different one for you guys today. I've never really done a review like this. Got myself a pressure washer over at the Home Depot. I am freaking officially on vacation and I got a honey-do list maybe this big, maybe this big, maybe, I got a huge honey-do list and I got a lot of stuff I want to get done and I thought it'd be cool to go out, get a pressure washer, get the house cleaned up, get the driveway cleaned up, sidewalks, fence, deck. Researched a bunch of stuff, kind of settled on this one at Home Depot. It's kind of in my price range. It's the RYOBI 2900 PSI with 2.3 gallon GPM, gallons per minute I guess is what that stands for. Gonna unbox this thing, kind of put it together. I thought maybe if you guys are checking out my channel, maybe this is something you guys are gonna do this summer, or as we're kind of all here in this freaking quarantine stay-at-home type thing, you got some extra time on your hands, maybe you guys have been thinking about doing something like this too. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Kick the intro! Here we are, guys. This is what it looks like. You can see it's the 2900 PSI with 2.3 GPM gas pressure washer from RYOBI. It's got the nozzle on it. It's got a hose, the whole thing. And then I opted, because I'm going to be doing my deck and the driveway and maybe some sidewalks, I opted to go ahead and get the surface cleaner that went with it. This thing was about 70 bucks. I think it's a pretty good investment. We love our house. We want to do the upkeep on it, stuff like that. So that's pretty much it right there, y'all. So let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what's inside. Kind of show you guys this. This is what it looks like inside. It's got your instructions. I know you guys sometimes want to know what it looks like once you crack the box open. That's what it looks like. Here's the instructions here for us to not read. Got our handle right here. Looks like it's got a little holster here for the wand. Cardboard, more cardboard. It's like, here's where the magic happens. Always lift with your back, not your legs. Wait, is that right? I don't think that's right. So, you got your hose. Inside this bag here, you got the oil. I think it gives you enough to fill the tank up. Your adjustable nozzle. This is the hose for the soap detergent. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Alright, so here's what it looks like without the handle on it. Pretty cool. There's your gas tank. Here's the puller deal. There's your choke. This is green for running. Cold start choke right there. Good old power switch. Kind of gives you how to do it. This is your gas. Sideways is open. Up is closed. Come around to the other side here. Boom, there's your oil. That's open. Got your dipstick there. Go over. We will grab the handle. I believe this just snaps in here. See if I can do this with one hand. Push it down. There she is in all her glory. Pretty sweet. Not bad. Pretty small actually. It's smaller than I thought. Give you a size. There's my foot. Don't look at my toes. Weirdos. Pretty good sized tires. I think they'll get over all the humps and the bumps and all that stuff. This is your garden hose goes in here. I believe the wand hose goes in here, and then this is for your soap dispenser, or maybe this is for your soap dispenser back here. Maybe that's for your soap dispenser. Maybe I should read those damn instructions. All right, so far so good. I'm gonna take the hose, I'm gonna cut it, cut the bands off of it, connect the hose. I guess maybe while I'm right here, I'll bust this surface cleaner open. I'll show you guys what that looks like. This thing right here. I got the one that says rated 25 to 3300 PSI. I got that one because the thing is 2900, so I'm not a mathematician, but I'm pretty sure this is one that goes with it. And the picture of it was on the other box, so that's what I did. And here it is, guys. This is it. So right here's the little nozzle. The wand thing clicks onto there. The bottom here, you can see it's got these two things 2 little jets, kind of sprays it out. This is nice for driveway. Gives you that nice even clean without having the spray marks when you're using the wand on a sidewalk or a driveway. This will kind of get rid of those. And it just covers more area, I'm hoping. I've never used this thing before, so just from watching other videos. So yeah, that's it. That's this thing. Here you go. Boop, boop. I'll put that on later. Throw some oil in, get the wand hooked up, get the hose hooked up. I think I'm gonna need to go get some gasoline. I'm not gonna be able to run this thing without gasoline. I may have to pause the video and go to the gas station. It's got these little things to protect the threads on it. You can just get rid of that. This is the how you hook on the nozzle. If you're gonna attach the surface cleaner, you just hook this on, just pull this back, push it in, let it go, and it locks it on. I could read the instructions. That's what most smart people would do. But nobody's ever accused me of being smart. Put this guy in here just like this. Make sure it's nice and tight. So it looks like the hose goes here on the bottom. Pull that bad boy off. Looks like it's pretty well constructed. Take this guy off right here. Put this here. Threads on real nice, super easy. Looks like there's a little strap right here that you can hang the hose with, so that's pretty cool. So I got the wand in the holster there. And now I'm gonna take this hose and I'm gonna just strap it up. Cool, let's put some oil in. So right here is the oil. Comes with 14 fluid ounces. Doesn't look like I'm gonna need a funnel to put this in here. I should be able to just pour it. If you guys are picky about that kind of thing, you might want to get a funnel. But it's right there, pretty easy to access. Dump her all in there. That's just me. I had you guys all faked out. I think we're good. I think that's it. So we got the oil in. Now I gotta get some gasoline. So there you go, guys. There it is with the wand on it. I haven't put the adjustable pressure nozzle thing on it. You can see how it looks with the hose kind of on it. Not a bad looking little unit. Looks like it's built very well. I'm a little curious about this. It's very plasticky. I hope that doesn't become a problem, but in all the reviews I've seen, I haven't seen that become a problem. So, all right, let me throw some gas in and get the water attached to it, and we will fire this bad boy up. It's right here, guys. This is the adjustable nozzle that comes with it. A lot of these pressure washers, they come with separate nozzles. This one's kind of interesting because it's all in one there. So as you can see, there's your 25-degree angle. That's like your turbo jet, which you got to be careful with that one because it will freaking strip the paint off your car. I don't know if that's true. I could be lying. There's your soap fan, your soap jet, 40 degrees. This just pulls back just like an air compressor. Boom. There you go. It's locked on. Now this thing should just turn to whatever setting you want it to be. 40 degrees seems to be the popular choice for most of the work that you're going to do as far as fences and decks and wood, stuff like that. I'm not going to use the soap dealie today, so I'm just going to keep this away. I just want to test it on the driveway and the sidewalk a little bit. So that's what's up, guys. I'm going to grab a little gasoline. I'm going to throw it in this bad boy. We're going to hook the water up. Now when you hook the water up, you're supposed to take the wand and spray it. Get all the air out of the garden hose and out of the hose for the wand. You'll hear some popping. Once that popping is clear, you know all the air is out. You don't want that stuff getting into the pump apparently. So let's do it. All right, we got her filled up and we'll go around the corner here to the sidewalk and am I crooked? Looks like I'm crooked. And do a little test run, see what's up. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, guys. I got a little bit of a head start. Kind of started without you, but I want to show you what I did here. So I couldn't help it. I want to get started. So I did just a little path here, and that was just with the wand. And then I'm trying to get up in here a little bit. Up in here. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting this part where the mat was, but the rest of it came out really well. And if you look here, you can see this line that I did. You can see all that black stuff. This is not dirt. This is in the concrete, and it will not come up without the pressure washer. So this part right here, it came out really slick. And I'm gonna hook back up. I'll show you guys right now. Probably do another little strip just to show you how the pressure washer gets all that off, and then I'll use the surface cleaner here. That way you guys can get a look at that. Did a couple other things. I did this square right here, and you really can't tell too much of a difference. Maybe you can see it's a little bit lighter. You can see where I didn't wash the dirt off very well afterwards, so you gotta make sure you do that. And then the other thing that I am working on is the fence. So I got myself some of this stuff here and it works awesome, guys. This is for fence cleaning, for deck cleaning. I mean, it's pretty much all surface, right? And this is 30 seconds. You just attach it to your hose, you spray it on the fence, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then, so this is what the fence looks like with just the cleaner. And that's already just a huge improvement. It's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna take you over to the other side and show you where I used the cleaner and I pressure washed it. But let me show you the difference. I'll show you what it looked like before and what it looks like now. So this is actually my neighbor's fence that connects to our fence. You can see their side, and that's how my side looked too. And now this isn't completely even dry yet, but look at the difference, guys. That's with that cleaner and then just the pressure washer. We did just get some rain right now, so everything's still a little wet. As that continues to dry, of course that'll brighten up. I also did these pavers right here. You can't really tell probably too much, but pressure washer is pretty awesome. Let me set up. I'll do this little strip for you guys right here so that you can see it kind of in action. We'll rock and roll. All right, so I got the hose turned on. I got water coming into the pressure washer. What you want to do is you want to take your wand, and before you even turn the pressure washer on, you want to make sure you get all of the air out of the garden hose and the other hose, and you'll hear some popping. Now I've had this running, so we might not do it, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I don't have the thing on, and we're just gonna let it rip. You want to get all that air out. All right, so I got this little section all cleaned off. You can see that pretty much all the black stuff is gone. I think that's just a little residue. I should probably come in maybe just with the hose and kind of get that off. I still wasn't able to get this. I could probably get some kind of a cleaner and get that little square from the welcome mat off. So pretty cool. So now what I want to show you guys, man, it looks so much better. Now what I'd like to show you guys is just how well it looks, how it works on the fence. So I'll set up over here and we'll pressure wash this section of the fence so you guys can see what's up. So unfortunately guys, like an idiot, I forgot to change the battery here before I did this section. So you guys didn't get to see me do that, but you guys can see the difference here. Freaking awesome, right? I mean, that pretty much, when that dries, that's all still wet. That's gonna look like brand new timber. Pretty freaking cool. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the that all cleaner that I showed you guys before. I'm gonna go over it once more. They say that's kind of like the finishing touches, like the polish at the end. Should really bring out the work there. Super happy with the way the RYOBI works. Got a lot done just today, so very cool. Whew. All right guys, just some final thoughts on the RYOBI 2900 PSI 2.3 gallons per minute pressure washer. This thing is a beast, you guys. So I'm not gonna lie, I am not a professional here. This is the first time I've ever used a pressure washer, but for what I need, it did the job. Now, hopefully as I keep kind of using it, I hope this is something that's going to last me a few years. But I thought it did an awesome job getting the grit off of the pathway that I did out there. And the fences, I can't wait till they dry. They're gonna look like they're brand new lumber. This house is about 7 years old, and when they first built the house, whoever painted the house got a bunch of little paint drops and stuff off the sidewalk. Now that stuff's been sitting there for 7 years, so it was a little tough to get off. But with just a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, the RYOBI got it right off. So freaking awesome. But one thing I want you guys to keep in mind, when you guys are pressure washing the fence, make sure that you're using a constant motion up and down, right? I don't know if you guys have ever painted anything, but you don't want to stop in the middle, right? Because that paint will collect. Well, same thing with the pressure washer. If you stop in the middle, that thing is cutting. I mean, it's gonna cut a little line into wherever you're going. And then if you keep moving on, you're still gonna see that line right there. So just be very careful with that. Just constant up and down, wax on, wax off. Karate Kid reference, sorry. My first impression of this thing, I got the pressure washer for $320 at the old Home Depot over there. I got the surface washer for 70 bucks. So just under, I think it was over 400 with tax. 420 I think is what I paid. 420, stoner. I love it. I thought it did a great job. I've got a whole bunch more stuff to do. I want to pressure wash my deck. I want to finish up the driveway, the sidewalks out in front, the curb, the rest of the fence that's in my backyard, in the backyard oasis. Some of you guys have seen that in some of my Blackstone videos. Pretty freaking cool if you ask me, guys. Let me know, have you tried this? Did you see anything that I did wrong? Let me know down in the comments, guys. That's it. That's all I got for the review. It's a different type of review than I usually do. Let me know if you guys like this. I do a lot of this stuff in my downtime, so if you want more reviews like this, I'd be more than happy to do them. Do me a favor, if you haven't so far, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video and the content in here today, hit that like button. That's all I got for the review today, you guys. You know what I like to say. You gotta be kind to each other. You gotta do what makes you happy. That's it for me. I'm out. Peace.